Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Capricorn that runs from the full moon until the new moon, so from the 7th until the 21st of March. So I'm going to shuffle your cards, and don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and there's also links in the description for free daily readings, personal readings, to my crystal shop, and to buy me a coffee. Okay, that card's poking out, so I'll take that card and just laying down your 10 cards. Right, let's have a look then at what's going on and what's going to happen. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation. What's going on around you at this time, okay? And I get the Empress card here. This card is very much about growth. It's about expansion. It's also about abundance on the way as well. It's a very, very positive card. It's also sometimes known as a pregnancy card, so it could well be there's a pregnancy around you, which could be a close friend or it could be a relative. But from your side, it's very much about all this time, all this effort you put into a situation is going to come back in equal measure. Card crossing is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Both very, very positive cards, okay? And they're both major cards, okay? So it does talk about some major issues around you at this time, but it's also talking about some big changes that are taking place as well. It's very much about this change of fortune, okay? A change of luck, okay? I don't believe in luck as such, you know. I think we make our own luck, okay? We make our own luck, and it's again very much down to all this time and all this effort which you put into the situation. It's just a crossing card, and the only difficult bit here is that, you know, change can throw up a lot of stuff, okay? It's a bit like, you know, that long massive lorry which is trying to turn around when it realizes that it's going the wrong way, and it does cause a lot of disruption and sort of challenges in itself, okay? But once it turns around, then it's just full steam ahead, and that's how I feel with you, okay? So a lot of things are being thrown up. That's nothing to worry about. It's just working through these kind of sort of issues, and then once you get through them, then things are shown to be much better on the other side with a change of fortune where the tables are shown to turn in your favour. Yeah, I mean, just recently I've got, you know, the Two of Pentacles here in the reverse position. So it could well be you've been working a lot on yourself, you've been doing a lot of work on the outside, and it may well be starting to show up on the outside, but it will more and more and more in the coming weeks for you. I mean, this is an interesting card because if you look at it, you've got, if you look at it this way, you've got this choppy ocean and these two ships, okay? So one of the ships is you, and then the other ship is what you're trying to get towards, okay? And it's very difficult here because the sea is so choppy, you know, but once you turn the card upside down, it's, you know, the sea becomes calm, okay? And then you can head towards what you want, and what you want can come towards you. And that's the kind of energy I've been getting with you recently, okay? And sometimes it does take a while to appear on the outside, okay? It's like inside out, that's what I get here with you. So like you become settled within yourself, and then things become settled for you on the outside as well. It kind of goes hand in hand. The next card is the Star card in the reversed position, okay? A few things with this card. First thing is there's a lot of healing taking place, I feel here, okay? And I do see all this water just come gushing down over you. So it could well be around like some hurts from the past which you kind of sort of are working through, okay? Because you make this change, okay, it is going to throw up some stuff which you're going to kind of sort of work through here. It can also be about some wastage as well. So it could well be you need to be more efficient with your time or around a money situation, okay? But more than anything, you know, I do see this big star here. And since it's reversed, it's very much about the manifestation of wishes for you, and especially around this big wish which you have, okay? It's well on the way, that's what I'm being given here. Okay, I smile because I was just thinking this. It's the Judgment card in the reverse position, in the gold position. Whenever I get this card, it kind of sort of takes me back to Prague a few years ago when I was in a cafe. I took out my tarot cards, as I do, and this woman saw me with them, and she comes over. She has some tarot cards as well, and we give each other a reading. And she pulls out the Judgment reverse for me, and she said it was about acceptance, you know. And I took it further, you know. It's like once you accept the situation, then the situation changes around you, okay? And that was being thrown up actually from the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. It's like this choppy ocean. You know, once the sea calms, then the ships can come together. So what you want comes towards you, and you go towards what you want, okay? So once you accept the situation, the mind settles, so the emotions settle, and you go towards what you want, and what you want comes towards you as well. Subconsciously, I've got the Ace of Cups reversed. Could well have been some tears recently. You know, letting go of something isn't easy, okay? But it is also, like the upside is that there's a relief, and there's also like a sort of release as well. It's a bit like you felt stuck, you know, a bit like some water and it's built up against a dam, okay? And then you know, the tears come, you let go, the dam burst, and then you kind of sort of move forward here, okay? So it's actually quite positive, though it's a very, very painful experience what you've been going through, okay? There is a positive side to this situation. So on the outside at the moment, I've got, oh, sorry, not on the outside, the advice card is shown by the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. Quite clearly it's saying let go. You know, you've been holding on to something for far too long now, okay? There's a need to let go. When you let go, you just move forward. But as I said, you know, with the Empress card in the here and now, it is very much about growth. It's about expansion. And sometimes with growth, it can be difficult. It's a bit like you've got like a seed. The wind helps the seed to scatter, and then the rain helps the seed to grow. So even though the wind and the rain are challenging elements, they actually help the seed to grow into something beautiful. And it's like a rose will grow from the manure. It's that kind of energy. So something good is going to come out of this for you. Yeah, same again with the Six of Wands in the reverse position. It's very much this feeling that of losing the world to gain it. You must lose the world to gain it, okay? It just feels very toxic in the past. It no longer serves you, you know, and you are letting go, okay? And then when you let go, you lose the world, but then you gain it. It's a bit like an old building which has got broken windows and it's falling to pieces. It's like it falls down, and then you clear the rubble, which is quite challenging, and then you build something new, much better than what you had before. So your fears and your hopes is shown by the Knight of Cups reversed. That's interesting because I was just getting all these tears here. I mean, this card is about like this outpouring of emotions. So initially it's not easy, you know, when the dam bursts, like initially, you know, everything is all over the place, you know, and then it settles down. So it's like you pay in advance, you know, for these changes, which were, you know, but when these changes happen, things are shown to be much better than how they are now and how they've been. And then the final card is the King of Swords in the reverse position. I do feel you're moving away from this negative situation, this negative energy, and I just see this sword being pointed down to the ground. It's very much about drawing a line in the sand, you know, enough is enough, and just moving forward once and for all. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and there's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to my crystal shop, and to buy me a coffee. Thank you.